Revolutionary greetings ma-Afrika amahle. Niyaphila nganza kwethu, mina ngiyaphila. My name is Debos Kosana. We are welcome to my platform, The Agenda, and we are talking AfriForum, Donald Trump and South Africa. Okay, so in this video we are talking about the threats that were made by Donald Trump. And we know Donald Trump is making these threats based on the misinformation by AfriForum. So I'm arguing that AfriForum must be charged with treason, right? AfriForum ought to be charged with treason. AfriForum is attempting to undermine a democratic process and a democratic government, right? Because what we have here, it's a system where people go out and vote. And when you count the majority of those who voted, it is those who are given the right and the privilege to govern, to make decisions. Meaning, people are voting for these political parties and individuals, but in our system, it's the political parties based on their manifestos, right? Based on what is it that these political parties are promising the masses to do. Okay, so then those who get into government, they get so having a mandate. Leave that now we've got the government of national unity, but the fact is now you've got the ANC that received around 40%. Then you've got the Democratic Alliance and the others that takes them over 50%. Right. So, AfriForum, as it represents the racist minorities, if they want to have a say and influence, why are they not contesting elections? Of course, they contest election through your DA and your Front Plus. But the fact is the majority keeps rejecting them. So when the majority rejects them, now they look for other ways of undermining the will of the majority. So what do? They run to their racist father, Donald Trump, to lie and claim that South Africa is confiscating the land. Show me instances where South Africa has confiscated land from these white minorities. So AfriForum has to be charged with treason because they are going outside of the country, bad-mouthing the country, lying about the country, and therefore causing serious problems for the country. Because the threat by Donald Trump, it is not something that is to be taken lightly. As much as South Africa is not receiving much in terms of the funding from the United States of America, but you know the program that even includes the HIV treatment and all of that, that the USA funds a certain portion of that program that is running in South Africa. Right? But what AfriForum is doing is, how are you going to attract investors when you've got this scaremongering, these distortions, these lies by AfriForum? So they are mobilizing against a democratically elected government. And again, they're not just mobilizing on the basis of telling the truth. No, they are mobilizing on the basis of lies. So their conduct, their act qualifies as treasonous. Bavukela umbuso. They are trying to collapse a government here. So now you ask yourself a question. Where are these so-called NGOs and NPOs? The ones that always pop up and run to the courts to deal with black professionals and black politicians. Where are the likes of freedom under law? And all this that this NGO that have monopolized wisdom to them, that to think that no one else can govern but they themselves and their chosen ones. That they always run to the cause to undermine black professionals and black leadership. Where are they today when their own are going outside the country, committing these treasonous acts, where are they to go to the courts and make sure that AfriForum is charged for treason? I think it's high time that black people see this for what it is. And when I'm talking about black people, I'm not talking about puppets and spineless people like Mus Maiman. We know Mus Maiman is just a spineless coward. A spineless coward who is a tool at the hands of the white monopoly capital, the white establishment, the very same white establishment that used him during his days, the DA, and then spew him out. So when I'm talking about the blacks, I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the black people who've got the pride, who still got pride in them as being as black people. I'm not talking about black people who suffers from the inferiority complex here. It's about time that we draw a line to the likes of AfriForum. Enough is enough. You see, and again we understand this. This is not just only related to the land. Donald Trump, AfriForum, and all these racist anti-black people and their organizations, they've always wanted a reason to get back at the South African government as well for what happened at the International Court of Justice, where South Africa took Israel to the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. So now they've found a perfect reason to target the government of South Africa and target black people. So this government must stop being cowards. They need to deal decisively for AfriForum. I think it's our time. These people, they know who's in charge. Because you see, this reconciliation nonsense, this is what you get when you reconcile with people who have never even apologized for once. Not even once have they ever apologized for apartheid. These are the beneficiaries of apartheid, of colonialism. So we decided to reconcile with them without them even apologizing, without even them paying reparations. This is what you get. This is the arrogance you get for allowing that. Because we refused to crush them. This is what they do. Because they fear equality so much that when you demand equality, they claim that it's what genocide, it is you confiscating the land, all of that. But they know that they're land thieves. They know how they got here. They know they committed genocide. They murdered black people. They violently took their land from black people. So all of a sudden they do not know that. And that useless criminal called Donald Trump and his friend Elon Musk. You see. This is very important. That these people, there comes a time when we need to draw the line. To say enough is enough, not beyond this. So the point I'm making in is that AfriForum must be charged for treason. Ngiyabonga ma-Africa. Thank you very much for watching. Let me hear your views on the comment section. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and please join the channel to become a member. Just 20 Rand per month to support the channel, to ensure that we grow the channel and the capacity as well. Siyabonga ma-Africa.